What is the relationship between sensing and imaging? How do symbols emerge with the different cells, brains and societies? Are symbols and languages alive? With the art science installation project Xenolalia, we approach these questions through the interactions of three kinds of entities who collaborate to create new symbolic shapes: an artificial neural network, a colony of microalgae, and the microscopic presence of human observers who project their own meaning upon the work. The work invites the spectator into an environment that explores the evolution of both biological and computational forms of adaptive processes through visual magnification. The installation, as a mesoscopic observatory, enacts the symbiotic relationship that progressively and unpredictably unfolds between the organic and the digital, the biological and the artificial systems. Both biological and artificial forms of life interact with one another symbiotically and to generate new glyphs, sort of a living alphabet. The open-endedness of the system allows the audience to imagine future forms of interactions between artificial, carbon-based and even extraterrestrial entities, which could potentially emerge in the future. The generative process is accomplished by staging an image-based feedback loop between a deep learning neural network known as an autoencoder and a colony of microorganisms known as Euglena gracilis, who have light-reacting properties that allows them to be used as a living photographic substrate. In Xenolalia, a feedback loop is introduced between the autoencoder and the Euglena colony. At each step, the autoencoder perceives the shape formed by the euglenas on the petri dish and generates an image in response, which is projected back onto the petri dish. Within minutes, the euglenas roughly assemble around the shape of light, creating their own imprint on the petri dish surface, which appears as a dense green form. This image is then photographed by a camera and sent back to the inputs of the autoencoder. The process is repeated until convergence to a new glyph that is the result of a cycle of interaction between the computational and biological entities. While the decisions of the neural network are predetermined, the Euglena colony is somewhat unpredictable, affected by various variables of the environment where they live, such as ambient light, temperature, nutrients, oxygen, etc. The integration of both systems, as part of a single sensorial and generative process, is therefore indeterminate and emergent.